What's up guys? As you can probably see from the thumbnail, today's video I've got something pretty damn special. I'm gonna get straight into it. Bam, I got some Hot Boy wheels. These aren't just wheels, these are bloody next level, these things. So these are Blitz 03s, and look at the goddamn things, holy crap. Specs on these, 18 by 10.5, 0 offset, with a bloody 6-inch lip. So they're actually 17s stepped to 18s. So you can see the stepped lip there, which I actually think is better than just the flat lip. Gives it that extra like oomph. But holy shit, these are unreal. Gold hardware. So the guy that built these things actually hit me up, and at the time when he built them a year or so ago, he said they were the first triple chromed wheels in the country. I'm not sure if there may be some more now, but as you can see how bloody shiny these things are. Like, that is bling bling, that's full on Hot Boy spec. These are by far the best wheels I've ever owned, and I've got to somehow fit them on this goddamn thing, and that's exactly why I got these wider guards, because I know I'm going to have a challenge with these things. I can't stop looking at them. So yeah, huge shout out to Jamie Norton for selling these to me, and also came with tyres, and you can see these are absolutely stretched to hell. I think, what's it got? Got 225s on 10.5-inch wheels, which is pretty bizarre. I'm not sure if I'll keep it like that. I need to try fit them on and see what schematics we got going on. And also a big thanks to Ryan from Outlaw Garage for picking them up for me in Auckland. Otherwise, I didn't really know how I was going to get them. Didn't really want to send wheels like these on the through the courier, because if these things got scratched or something, would not be a happy camper. And it even came with the genuine center caps, which is bloody brilliant, because most people wrecks those. And yeah, it's hard to find them, so that's a bloody bonus. But yeah, what am I waiting for? Let's try to fit these goddamn things. So I've got this wheel off already. I'm so glad to be getting rid of these. I actually didn't plan on even buying wheels at the moment, but it was one of those things, they popped up, and it's like you see something and you know you may not ever get the opportunity to buy something like that again, and that's how I felt. So I just ended up buying them, even though I really shouldn't have been spending money because I need it for Japan, but I think that's a pretty good investment. I'll let myself off. So yeah, I've already got a spacer on here from when I had those on. I think that's 30mm or 25mm. So I'm gonna try fit them with the spacer on first. I don't think it's gonna fit, but we'll see how we go anyway. Ooh, wow, we better put some wheel nuts on just so it sits how it's gonna sit. Wow, holy crap, I better let the jack down and we'll see what we got going on. Alright, whoa, they're actually close to fitting. I did not expect that, especially with the spacer on. As you can see, obviously a lot of stretch, so the rim's poking out heaps, but by the time it's gone down, it may actually tuck under. Obviously it's still monster truck spec, so I reckon if I lower it a few inches, we might get away with that with running the spacer, or go down to a slightly smaller spacer. Holy shit, that's unreal. So I'd say with no spacers it's definitely going to fit. The only thing I'm worried about is hitting stuff on full lock. Seems pretty bizarre to have these on a drift car. I'm not sure if I'll use them full-time drifting. Really don't want to wreck them, but I probably will end up using them anyway, because I don't want to use these shitty things. But yeah, I'm unsure about running a stretch tyre like that. I think a better idea may be to get rid of the spacer and run no stretch at all, but put semi-slicks on. So instead of this 225, I run like a 265 or 275 semi-slick, and that way the rim will actually sit pretty much level with the guard, and the tyre should still tuck under. So yeah, obviously got to get rid of this big lip here. That might be the next thing to do, and then I might lower it down and see what we're working with. But that's bloody amazing. So it works in the rear, those which are usually quite polished and shiny compared to those. Look how shiny those are, holy crap. I'll chuck it on full lock, see what it looks like. God damn. Look at that view. This thing's turning into a monster. Holy crap. Look at the dish on those things. This thing's looking absolutely mint. I can't believe it. It wasn't long ago this car was a written off bloody missile. It's actually coming along half decent, surprisingly. I'm gonna take the wheel off and cut that lip out and lower the car and then put both wheels on. Yeah, I really want to see what it looks like, so I'll update you once I've done that. I don't know how I'm going to cut it exactly. A Dremel is probably best, but I don't have one, so I'm probably just going to have to send it with a grinder with a cutting disc, and hopefully I don't ream it too much and do it pretty clean. And then hopefully this tyre is pretty much sitting on the lip. I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to be cutting, but I'm just going full send. So there we go, I've got majority of it cut off there. It's not all the way to the outside like it needs to be, but old mate here will finish that off. And I now see why a shield around the grinder is quite important, because as you can see here, I've dusted up my finger and it's gone quite deep. Lovely. Right, time to try lower it and fine tune this fitment. I don't have a C-spanner, so the RFB in me is back. Jack handle, guarding. Alright, that's lowered about 2 inches, so I'll lower the jack down and see what we're looking like now. Yeah. Still need to go quite a bit more to create the no gap fitment. She's gonna be cutting it bloody fine. Alright, so I've done a few things. I've lowered it down to a reasonable height. Quite a big difference, it's not too low. Obviously don't want to go too low with it being a drift car. It'll just be absolutely pointless and a pain in the ass rubbing on everything. I've also taken off this big 30mm spacer because it started rubbing on a few things and I didn't think it was going to work. I think a 20mm would be ideal, so I've just got a 5mm slip on at the moment, and it's still, the rim's still just poking, but I think it still needs to come out a bit more to be perfecto. I can, yeah, tyre kind of needs to be sitting roughly near the guard. Got to have that perfect fitment. But yeah, I'll chuck the factory bumper on too, just to see how she all looks, and she's got a fair bit of poke there. It looks bloody staunch though. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. Also placed the lovely cracked windscreen in there. It's not sealed or anything, but she'll be right for now until sort out a plan. But yeah, bloody mint. She's coming along, got the indicators and stuff in, kind of. Fitment's not the best, I still need to trim it up. I'm not sure why it's not fitting properly off these guards. And I've also put most of the interior back together, center console. Bit dark, but yeah, you can see all the carbon pieces are back in. She is full interior spec, bloody wonderful. See, I'm not sure how long this video is at the moment, but I'm about to move my car because Gazabee's car's coming back in. So I'm going to shift this out and I'll go from there.